The Office of Early Learning has proposed to increase the minimum class threshold score to contract for school readiness. The rule is not final yet, but if it passes, will impact providers with a class score below a 4.0. This table breaks down the proposed changes. This contract year, providers had to score a 2.51 to contract for school readiness and must score a 3.0 or higher to not be on a quality improvement plan. Next year, starting in July of 2020, the minimum contract score would be increased to a 3.50, and providers would need to score a 4.0 to not be on a quality improvement plan. And by July 2021, the minimum score would need to be a 4.0. What does all this mean? It means that childcare providers with a score below a 3.50, starting in July 2020, would not be able to provide school readiness, and in July of 2021, providers below a 4.0 would also become ineligible. Why is it important to understand this change? To put this in perspective, here is the bell curve that illustrates the current class scores in Hillsborough County. These numbers change on a daily basis as providers receive their annual observations. Using current class scores under the proposed rule, Hillsborough would have 88 providers that would fall below the contract minimum threshold and 116 providers that would be on a quality improvement plan. This would impact about 46% of our providers that have received a class score. How would it affect the families of these providers? There are currently 2,731 children served and providers with scores below 3.5. Providers below a 4.0 are serving 6,464 children. This also impacts childcare teachers. There are 531 teachers and 339 classrooms at providers scoring below a 3.5. There are 1,265 teachers and 787 classrooms at providers below a 4.0. What are we doing to help? The Early Learning Coalition of Hillsborough County is first and foremost educating providers, families, and community organizations of the proposed changes. We're also rolling out new professional development targeted for providers below a 4.0 class score. Finally, we are speaking with partners in the community, including the Office of Early Learning, and sharing the relevant data regarding the impact of the proposed rule. What can providers do in the meantime? Register for masterclass series on the LMS, reach out to your quality specialist or provider specialist for your region. Make sure you read your emails from the Early Learning Coalition for updates. Part of the professional development of the ELCHC is rolling out is the masterclass series. This encompasses sessions that will help providers better understand their class score, as well as how to integrate effective interactions into your daily routines and instruction to help increase scores. This series will begin in January.